Hey buds, welcome to We Can Talk Heroes, where we talk about everything cool that's happening in superheroes this week. This week, instead of the usual format that we do, movies, TVs, games, We Can Be Heroes, we've got San Diego Comic Con coming up, and there's a lot of crazy stuff going on at SDCC this year. So we're going to talk a little bit about it, what we think might happen, what we hope will happen. So I guess Spencer, you wanted to take us on the lead. What's going on specifically? Marvel's got a lot of things on the docket. What are we seeing Thursday? Looks like they're going to be talking a lot about Marvel Rivals, which we've talked a lot about.
That should be interesting. I mean, we'll get to learn more about the game. Looks like the event is called Marvel Rivals: The Story, Art, and Sound of the Game. So we'll probably get to see some cool, like behind the scenes, artwork, some of the early stages of design. That's my guess. And
Yeah,
hopefully we'll get to see some new gameplay stuff, maybe a new trailer or something.
yeah. I love the like character design philosophy for that game. Like the art direction for characters is
Yeah,
so cool, and I would love to see more about it. Like a kind of a deep dive on that sort of like philosophy behind their character design. I
all right.
think for like MOBAs like that, you have to keep things kind of big and snappy and swingy so that
Yeah,
your enemy can like see you doing an animation. So I think and it like but it fits really well like with the comic book like aesthetic. It's got that kind of cell
but
shaded cool. But even just like the actual like character design itself, like Magneto's has this like huge beard, like this old grizzled Magneto instead of like Malibu Magneto that we get from from X-Men 97,
97. Yeah.
which I love. I do love that, but it's cool. I almost didn't recognize him at first. So keep an eye out for that. Some more information about Marvel Rivals coming out at SDCC this Thursday. Friday, we got Marvel Fanfare with CB Cebulski and Kevin Feige. I don't know what that could be.
Yeah, not sure what that'll be. We probably should have looked that up before starting this video.
So from what I'm seeing, Marvel Fanfare is going to be a comics panel. So in
Oh,
room
nice. Good.
6DE, there's going to be kind of like getting ready for the comics panel, which then follows into the next big thing, the Marvel Comics next big thing. So interesting that Kevin Feige is going to be in on that. He's kind of always been the movie dude, but he's going to be talking about comics. So I wonder if they're gonna do some like more tie-in stuff, maybe some like um, hey, if you're really like want to check out this Fantastic Four movie that we're working on, here's like a tie-in comic, and that's like
Yeah.
maybe they're kind of trying to pull all that stuff together.
What I'm really interested in is the Deadpool Roleplays the Marvel Universe
Mm,
uh, with the Glass Cannon Network. So that should be a fun actual play of the Marvel Multiverse TTRPG. I'm excited to learn more about the game mostly and see kind of a breaking the fourth wall character in a superhero TTRPG. That's we've talked about that as a power for our game as well.
yeah,
And then Glass Cannon Network, great group of podcasters, and hopefully someday the Glass Cannon Network will want to use We Can Be Heroes in a game. That'd be cool. So hit us up.
we'll
If,
send you a book.
yeah,
I'll
send you a
send you a
book.
book. I'll drive a book to you. I'll just drive it to you
There you go.
wherever you are. Just call me, text me, beat me
Um,
if you want to reach me.
my phone number is.
Redacted. Then on Saturday, it looks like the Marvel Studios Hall H presentation is going to be the one with all the movie news. So Kevin Feige will be kind of taking a bunch of people in and giving big news about what we're going to see in the cinematic universe following all of this, which sounds like things are going to mix it up pretty heavily after Deadpool and Wolverine. I think you saw somewhere in an interview that he said it's going to be like the era of mutants or the age of
The Mutant
mutants.
Era is coming
Yeah.
right after Deadpool and Wolverine. So I'm thinking like, oh man, are we going to see like mutants in the new Captain America?
Yeah.
I mean, I think he said, you know, most projects after this will feature or are going to be leading us into the mutant era. Kamala Khan, she was the first mutant, the
Oh, that's
in
right.
the MCU, um, and we just got Beast in the Marvels,
Hmm.
but that was another universe. Um, so that's yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
What do you think we're going to see at in Hall H? Is it going to be probably get more Captain America stuff? I'm hoping for like a Fantastic Four teaser, maybe.
That would be cool. What's next on the docket? It would be Fantastic
So we got
Four
Captain
or
America, we got
Captain
Fantastic
America.
Four.
We'll
Um,
probably get another Captain America trailer since we just
Probably
got the
nothing
first
from
one.
Blade. Blade is stuck in development hell.
Yeah. Nova got a
Um,
kind of an update that they're still working on the
yeah, so
show.
that'll be a show.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's one of my favorite comic book heroes. Nova's awesome.
I
Yeah,
feel like they'll probably announce another animated show. Oh, like maybe another What If season. That would be cool, actually.
they got one more What If season coming out, and then
Yeah.
they're ending it. So maybe we'll get a
Okay.
trailer for that.
Uh, so also, Marvel's been getting a lot of attention from us, but it looks like SDCC is going to have a lot of DC stuff going on. A lot of DC stuff going on.
Yeah,
Thursday we've got a little bit of stuff. Friday we've got some more, mostly Harley Quinn and the new Kite Man show. But Saturday there's a lot going on. Saturday's the day of DC. My Adventures with Superman. Looks like we're gonna get a cast and producer panel, which will be fun.
nice. Got Jack Quaid.
Yeah, I would
He
say
voices Superman in the show. That's awesome.
that show keeps surprising me. Like I keep like I first
I
thought I was
watched
like,
two
oh,
episodes.
maybe I'll check it out. But then I keep seeing like clips from it, and I'm like, this is awesome. Like I gotta watch it. So I'm
Yeah, I enjoyed the two episodes I've watched so far. I just
yeah
gotta keep watching it.
yeah I'm excited to see what they do with it. I think it looks really good, and they introduce a lot of characters. Like there's a ton
Nice.
that get introduced. So and I'm excited to see a lot of people are in a Discord saying they love it too. So I'll be sure to check that out. Looks like we're also getting a cast and producer panel with a special video presentation, an exclusive trailer for the final season of Superman and Lois,
Oh,
which
nice.
I have not been following, but I've seen similarly a couple of clips and screenshots from that, and the show looks great. The guy who plays Superman looks like he's been doing a great job, and he's been Superman in like the extended DC it's not the Arrowverse,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think, but I have trouble keeping up with all of it. But he's been
Yeah, I
in
know. Me
like
too. It's been a
Supergirl
mess
and
for
like
like a
Crisis
decade.
and stuff.
So
Yeah, so
yeah.
he's been doing Superman for a minute, but the show looks pretty good. Like it looks like it, especially some parts focus primarily on his relationship with Lois, which is good. I think that's good, compelling writing for him. Okay, well,
Yeah, Superman Lois gives me Lois and Clark vibes from the '90s. Dean Cain,
yeah,
and I forget the woman's name. She's quite famous though, maybe Terry Hatcher or something. I think. But yeah, that was. I remember watching that show as a kid and being like, "This is really cool, a Superman show. Who would have thought? Like live action Superman."
Terry Hatcher,
So
you're
I've
right.
always thought about watching Super. I was all right. Hell yeah.
Yeah, good call.
I've always thought about watching Superman and Lois just to see what it's all about. So maybe I'll check it out after the series is over.
So yeah, if you guys are interested in Superman stuff, looks like there's a lot of news going on for that. We also have a panel with the writers and artists discussing upcoming storylines for the DC multiverse. Also in on Saturday. So there's going to be hopefully some interesting things. When they say artists, I imagine they're talking about comic books as well.
Yeah,
it looks like they're going to mix
so.
up a lot of stuff here in the DC universe pretty soon. So
I'm mostly excited about the Batman Caped Crusader panel.
Me
I'm
too.
becoming more and more intrigued on this animated series. I did not know that it was executive produced by Matt Reeves, which is pretty exciting. Really good voice acting cast. Christina Ricci as Catwoman is just absolutely perfect. What? Like,
I'm really excited to see what comes.
But her
out
as a
of
live
that.
action Catwoman, please.
Yeah, I've been kind of trying to keep an eye on that, and I haven't really seen too much. But a spiritual successor to
Yeah,
Batman.
I've seen a few trailers and a few sequences. It looks great. And the Penguin, that's going to be
the Penguin show,
a wild ride.
I
think it was confirmed that Robert Pattinson will appear
cool.
in that show at least once. So we'll get a little bit of the Batman.
I'm excited for that. I think Colin Farrell's just knocked that out of the park, and like having a show with him in that Penguin role, like not necessarily like a big fan of the Penguin as a villain, but I think like that world that is created for the Batman is just so cool, and I just want to be in it, even if it's not the Batman. Although I'm excited that he's going to be appearing. It sounds like, but yeah, that'll be cool. It looks like it's going to be. Oh, Colin Farrell will be appearing virtually, so a little bit of info for him, I imagine. But it'll be cool to see a little bit more about it. I'm sure it's nothing going to be groundbreaking. Hopefully, some more dates soon. But yeah. Yeah, it looks like there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff at San Diego Comic-Con. Fortunately, we can't be there this year, although we'd really like to be. But we're gonna keep a close eye on everything that's happening, of course, when we're not watching Deadpool and Wolverine. So go get your tickets if you haven't. I haven't, and I'm worried about it. Yeah, tell us in the comments what you guys are most excited about seeing or hearing, and we'll see what happens. Yeah. All right, well, that's mostly what we got for you this week, fellas. So until next time, I'm Smiley.
And I'm Spencer.
We'll see y'all next week.